Peter Parker? Mr. Parker! This is a lecture, not a rest camp.
Oh, sorry, Professor Warren.
A word with you at the end of class. I have to admit, I'm appalled. You used to be one of the best biochemist students, but now your grades are barely passing. You have immense potential, Peter, more than any other student. Please, don't waste your potential. What is keeping you so tired recently?
I appreciate the concern, Professor.
Yes, I'd like to think we have a good teacher and pupil relationship.
Thanks again. I won't let you down. I promise. Mary Jane!
In the flesh, Tiger. My, you look dreadful. You think I'd at least get a smile from you?
MJ, no, it's not. I've just been so busy. I haven't had the time to.
I'll carry those books for you. Today, you can be the sex object. Will you relax already? You're always so tense. But that's what makes you so lovable.
That's the strangest compliment I've ever... What? Was that? No. Get a hold of yourself, Parker. Sleep deprivation is making you hallucinate.
So I was called for a shoot in Florida. Can you believe it? I think my model career...
Gwen Stacy is dead.
And all the effort...
And I'll never see her again. We never had a real chance to see where it could have gone. Mary Jane Watson. When Gwen died, I was inconsolable. I went off on her for being so immature and carefree. I sent her out, didn't want to spoil her ever-going party. She stayed, and she showed me a side of her she hadn't shown anyone. I guess Gwen's death affected her too. Now we're here, together. Am I betraying Gwen's memory? I've never felt this connection before. Mary Jane Watson.
Prisoner Mac Gargan, here are your belongings at the time of arrival. You are a model prisoner, Gargan. I hope the best.
Save it for Sunday school. Just get me out.
Thanks for seeing me off, Tiger. Take care when I'm gone.
Will do. I'm really gonna miss you, MJ.
Now come here and kiss me, Tiger. Wow. Why didn't you tell me you could kiss?
MJ,
I mean, wow.
Call me when you come back. My heart is pounding. Can't wait for her to return. I never thought that I could get over her. Gwen? You're alive?
Peter?
After all these years, I've finally gone off the deep end.
Peter?
You're crazy, Parker. Nuts.
Peter, are you okay?
No. Stay back. You can't be real. I watched you die. This can't be happening. I'm not buying it.
Hello, world. Here comes the Scorpion.
I have to work through this. It can't be the real Gwen. Whoever's the mystery man behind Gwen's resurrection is going to pay. Web shooter's full. Nothing like web slinging to clear my mind. Heck, I don't know what to do this time.
9:05 and the bank is open for business. Guess it's time for a cash withdrawal. Scorpion style. Freeze. Touch the silent alarm and you're dead. Scorpion is back in town.
Something's going on in there. The bank. Just the distraction I needed. Spider sense. The Scorpion.
I'm back, you has-been. You can't hide from me forever. Your crummy web won't help you, Arachnid. You're mine now. What's the matter, Spider-Man? You're slower than I remember.
Shut up! Eat cement! Man, even my banter suffers when I'm distracted. Where'd he go?
I've dreamed about this moment all those months I was imprisoned. I won't let you live. My tail springs out, propelling me faster than you can move.
Good for you. But can I play the violin?
I've got you in my scorpion grip. This is the end, Spider-Man. I've won at last.
What was that? I let Scorpion walk all over me. I have to figure this Gwen thing right now. Maybe at the bugle. Wait, that's her. Here, and with Mary Jane.
Peter came here to surprise, and imagine my surprise.
Later, Mary Jane. As for you, Miss Gwen, I don't know what your game is, but...
Peter, you're frightening me.
Hold it, Peter. We are all as surprised as you are. Gwen arrived at the Bugle office early this morning, hysterical, panicking. Like you, we all thought this was a game, and God help us all. Her fingerprints matched the ones taken at Gwen's autopsy. This is the real Gwen Stacy.
Help me, Peter. I'm so confused. Promise you'll help me, Peter. Promise.
Alas, poor Spider-Man. I knew him well. Your time is over, you murderer!
Well, here's her apartment. Better get this over with.
Yes, who is it?
It's me, Gwen. Peter.
I can't talk to you right now, Peter. I need time to think.
Are you alright? I'm here to apologize. I acted like a fool when I first realized you were alive. And I'm sorry.
Peter, I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. Hold me, please.
Sure, Gwen.
I don't recognize the man who's president. I've never seen him before. I've lost 2 years of my life. Am I going mad? What am I going to do?
I wish I knew, Gwen. For both of us.
Hey Peter, how's it going, handsome? When will you be able to see me? It's been weird lately. Call me back when you receive this message.
I can't let Gargan go on his robbing spree. This time, he won't catch me off guard. After breaking into his parole officer's office, I was able to get his address. Now, where would a second-rate thief like the Scorpion hide his stash? Spider sense. He's here.
Spider-Man, how did you find me?
I followed your stinking trail, Scorpy. How else? You caught me at a bad time last time. It won't happen again.
This isn't like I planned it. You're not giving me a chance.
Why should I give you a chance to get back at me?
Help!
Now, be a good Scorpy, or I'll leave you hanging.
I've heard about your problems, but I'm a businessman. The Scorpion got caught and we don't have pictures? Get out there and get me something.
Peter, you got a minute?
Sure, Ned.
Listen, about this Gwen Stacy thing. We checked her grave and her body has been untouched. It's still there. I've done some checking with Gwen, brought her to a doctor, and what we found out, I guess you better read for yourself.
The Gwen Stacy in my apartment is a clone?
Well, if it isn't Peter Parker.
Hello, Mary Jane.
Hey, the man remembers my name. For a while there, I thought you'd forgotten it. Or at least my phone number. What's wrong? Blondie keeping you up at night?
Listen, could we talk about this some other time?
We're talking about it now. Today. This minute.
It's really not a good time.
It's me or it's her. Either get yourself together, or I'll get you together myself.
Parker, you are a truly first-class idiot. STUPID stupid. I needed this rest. I need to clear my head. So who would clone Gwen? More to the point, who would have had access to her genetic material? Wait a minute. Gwen and I took several classes together at college, including biology with Professor Warren. I remember one day they collected cell samples for some project. That could be it. I'll sneak in the professor's lab and see if her samples are still there. Maybe he knows about cloning and can help me. Ow! What? Who are you?
In mere moments, the drugs I injected you will put you to sleep. But don't worry, you won't miss the party, and neither will your friends Gwen and Ned. Surprised your arachnid senses didn't detect me as a threat? That's because I'm not your enemy, my dear boy.
Haven't I always been your friend?
Professor Warren?
Had a nice nap?
Huh? Who? Oh, it's you.
Oh, don't be so disappointed, Spider-Man. After all the trouble I've gone through to exact my revenge, this is my moment of triumph.
Why, Professor?
I'll tell you why, Parker. Because I hate you. I hate you for being young, for being loved by Gwen Stacy, and because you let her die. From the day I first saw Gwen Stacy, I admired her. She was a good student, beautiful, like the daughter I never had. I felt drawn to her, protective, fatherly. And when she died, something died in me too. Until one day, my assistant, Dr. Anthony Serber, showed me his progress on cloning. My course was clear. Though higher power had failed her, science would bring her back. Thanks to her generous anonymous donation, I perfected the process of cloning. I used her tissue sample she submitted during class. I told Serbia they were from the lab rat, but when he discovered that a human was being cloned, I couldn't let him stop the experiment for minor legal technicalities. But I didn't kill Serbia. It was the other one. And from that day on, the jackal took form. At last, her clone casket opened with a nomadic sigh. I looked at her beauty, completely innocent, without the memory of her last few hours. So I brainwashed her to forget she even came out of a test tube. That's why she's the real Gwen Stacy.
You turned my stomach, you monster.
Too slow. My final revenge is still to come.
I feel groggy, weak. Huh? Who the heck are you? Huh? Who the heck are you? I don't know what the gag is, but I'm not laughing. Neither am I.
In case you haven't guessed, Spider-Man, Gwen wasn't the only clone made. This one includes all your most recent mRNAs and memory B cells. You both believe yourselves to be real and share the same memories. I brought in Snoopy reporter Ned Leeds, who almost ruined my plans by uncovering the truth this early. He's attached to the time bomb with a diffuse mechanism sensitive only to the Spider-Man. Pick which one of you will defuse it while Gwen and I enjoy the show.
I know who I am, pal. I'd better get the bomb. Not so fast, friend. If anyone's gonna pull the plug in that bomb, it's me. Ned's my pal. I won't let him die. The day I can't tell if I'm really me, it's the day I hung up my wet slippers. You're nuts!
They're killing each other?
What? Oh, the hallucinogen must be wearing off. Don't worry, it'll be all over soon.
No! You monster! You're trying to kill him! I hate you! You're a jealous monster! A murderer, Professor Warren!
A murderer? No! You're right, Gwen! I've become a monster! No more! No more killing! No more jackal!
I've got you, Ned. But the bomb, it's still... Ned? He's alive!
Spider-Man, are you alright? Where's the other one?
Gone. I can't see him.
Are you the...
Oh, I'm the original one, Gwen. Believe me.
But how can you tell?
Simple. Let's get you out of here.
I have to think of her as someone else, Peter. Someone I knew closely when we were young. For my own sanity. Now I know how Spider-Man must have felt yesterday. Confused, frightened. I think it's better if we didn't pretend to be the same people that fell in love. But I'm not her.
But Gwen, maybe...
But I do know this. The original Gwen loved you, Peter. And she wouldn't want anything else but your happiness. It's time to move on. This is goodbye, Peter. Turn your head, please. Don't look back.
Goodbye, Gwen Stacy. Dr. Connors, if there's anyone who can believe what I'm about to tell you, it's you.
Spider-Man, after all the help you've given me and my family, it's an honor to help you. Even being an exact biological copy, the newer version developed faster, making for subtle differences, both physiological and emotional. We'll exhaust every possible test. You can swing by later tonight for the results. Try to relax. You'll be alright.
Easier said than done, Doc. Losing a girl like her once is hard. Twice? I guess I can see the glass full, and at least get some semblance of closure. Mary Jane, am I ever glad to see you.
Do you mean that, Tiger? For real?
Come here and I'll show you. No matter what the result is, the love I feel for Mary Jane is real. This is my life. I don't need a lab report to tell me who I am. I already have the answer I need.